The truth behind the lawsuit. Justin Baldoni, accused of stealing script for 5 Feet Apart. Hollywood, a place where dreams are made, but sometimes where controversy also lurks behind the glitz and glamour. In today's video, we dive deep into a surprising legal battle involving actor and director Justin Baldoni. A lawsuit was filed by a writer who claims Baldoni stole their script, leading to the creation of the hit movie 5 Feet Apart. With accusations of intellectual property theft, this case raised eyebrows and sparked a lot of questions. Was it all just a misunderstanding, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this legal drama. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's get into the details of this explosive lawsuit. Brian Friedman, who is currently representing the It Ends With Us director and actor in his legal battle against co-star Blake Lively, was hired to work on a 2021 case for screenwriter Travis Flores, in which Flores accused Baldoni of ripping off his romance script 3 Feet Distance to make his 2019 directorial debut 5 Feet Apart, starring Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson. According to a lawsuit obtained by E! News on January 22nd, attorney Friedman was named as the representative for writer Flores, who has accused Justin Baldoni of stealing his movie idea. Flores alleges that Baldoni took inspiration from his script 3 Feet Distance, which was based on Flores' personal experience with cystic fibrosis, a genetic degenerative disease he has battled since being diagnosed at just 4 months old. Flores claims that Baldoni came into possession of the 3 Feet Distance script after it was shared through a mutual contact in 2015. The script, which centered on a love story between 2 young people both suffering from cystic fibrosis, was in development at a Universal-affiliated production company. Not long after, Flores says he discovered Baldoni was working on a similar project under his own production company, Wayfarer Entertainment. This project also involved a romance between 2 teenagers with cystic fibrosis. The lawsuit suggests that Baldoni's film bears striking similarities to Flores' script, and the writer now seeks legal action for what he believes was the unauthorized use of his idea. This legal dispute has drawn attention, with many wondering whether this is a case of inspiration or outright theft. According to the lawsuit, Baldoni requested that Flores appear in his docuseries, My Last Days, which he produced and presented. The docuseries, which was released 1 year later, highlighted the lives of various young individuals who were suffering from terminal illnesses. Flores, who passed away in 2024 at the age of 33 as a result of complications from the condition, eventually had an appearance in the documentary that was released in 2016. However, Flores claimed in the paperwork that the term 5 Feet Apart and the general storyline were not the only things that were identical. He also claimed that Baldoni had taken more specific components from his script, including characters, ideas, and narrative points. For example, both stories include protagonists who had dead sisters, and both stories convey a message about living in the here and now. According to the complaint from 2021, the similarities between the 2 works extend far beyond the limited examples referenced above. Some of the similarities are seemingly tiny, such as the clothing choice of revealing the main character for the first time wearing a V-neck t-shirt. The evolution of the works as a whole is more dependent on others. Justin has not made any public statements on Flores' charges since the lawsuit was filed. Nevertheless, Friedman submitted a move to dismiss the case in March 2022, as stated in documents acquired by E! News. The Hollywood Reporter states that the matter has been resolved. E! News has contacted representatives for Baldoni, Wayfarer Entertainment, and Friedman to request a comment, but they have not yet received a response. Friedman offered some explanation into his decision to represent Baldoni in his ongoing legal struggle against Lively more than 2 years after Flores' lawsuit was dismissed. During an appearance on the Megyn Kelly Show on January 7th, Friedman stated, "It's all gonna be based on evidence." This is going to be more than just a lawsuit. This case is going to be the type that is packed with evidence, admissions, and records. 4 months after the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's book It Ends With Us appeared in theaters, Blake Lively filed a California Civil Rights Department (CRD) complaint against her co-star Justin Baldoni and his associates on December 20, according to the New York Times. Baldoni, his production company Wayfarer Studios, Wayfarer, its CEO Jamie Heath, its co-founder Steve Sarowitz, Baldoni's publicist Jennifer Abel, her company RWA Communications, crisis communications specialist Melissa Nathan, her company the agency group PR LLC TAG, contractor Jed Wallace, and his company Street Relations Inc. were all named as defendants in the complaint that was obtained by E! News. In her complaint, Lively claimed that Baldoni and his Wayfarer associates embarked on a sophisticated press and digital plan in retaliation for her expressing her concerns about alleged misconduct on set. She stated that she and other cast and crew members experienced invasive, unwelcome, unprofessional, and sexually inappropriate behavior from Baldoni and Heath. The actress claimed that the supposed campaign against her caused her substantial harm in both her personal and professional life. The complaint contains accusations of sexual harassment, retaliation, failure to investigate, prevent, or remedy harassment, aiding and abetting harassment and retaliation, breach of contract, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, false light invasion of privacy, and interference with prospective economic advantage. The following day, the New York Times published a piece that claimed Baldoni and his accomplices had launched a smear campaign against Lively in retaliation for her CRD complaint. Brian Friedman, the lawyer for Baldoni, Wayfarer, and their reps, criticized Lively's accusations once news of Lively's complaint was made public. It is shameful that Ms. Lively and her representatives would make such serious and categorically false accusations against Mr. Baldoni, Wayfarer Studios, and its representatives as yet another desperate attempt to fix her negative reputation, which was garnered from her own remarks and actions during the campaign for the film, interviews and press activities that were observed publicly in real time and unedited, which allowed for the internet to generate their own views and opinions. He said in a statement on the New York Times website, "These accusations are completely untrue, outrageous, and deliberately scandalous, with the intention of causing public harm and reviving a narrative in the media." Well, that's all we've got for today's breakdown of the Justin Baldoni lawsuit and the 5 feet apart controversy. What do you think? Do you believe the accusations, or is this all just a misunderstanding? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on Hollywood's biggest stories. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we will catch you in the next one.